Hey guys, it's Jaylon. Welcome back. I am here today to do an introduction for a new project. This is the hashtag Past, Present, Future Project Pan. It is a project that's actually a continuation from last year, and I saw Paula from A Beauty Guru made me do it, and I didn't realize it was coming back. And it's actually a project that I participated in last year. She and Kooky Pans over on Instagram were kind of the brains behind this project, and I loved it. So when I saw Paula post her video and said that Kooky Pans was saying that it was coming back, I was like, I'm in! So I picked out my products for this project and I have them sitting here. Basically, the premise of this project is there are 10 products that kind of represent the past, and then one product that's kind of like brand new, and then 10 products that kind of represent the future. And for me, what I did last year is kind of, obviously I looked at 10 products that were older. I had one product that was brand new, and then 10 products that were somewhat newer. For my 10 older products, I focused this year on anything that was like 2018 or older. And then for the future products, I'm focusing on products that are like 2019 or 2020. So that's kind of what I have going on in terms of the products that I have in this project. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and show you guys what I picked out. Let me show you guys the 10 past items to start. So the first product I have is this Revlon Color Stay Foundation, and this is in the shade Buff, 150 Buff. You can see I've actually had this in a couple of projects, if my camera will focus. There we go. So I have had this in a couple of projects. Or maybe it was just in one project. So I did like this whenever I was using it. And so for this product, I do want to go ahead and use it up in this project. So, you know, it is on the older side and I do want to get it out. I actually also have this in another shade as well. So I'd like to get at least one of these out of my collection this year. Okay, so the next product is this It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores powder. There we go. And there's quite a bit left in here. I think I had this, and I've definitely had this in another project as well because I can see some tick marks on there. So that is about how much of this powder I have left. This isn't I used to love this powder, but it's not my favorite powder anymore. It's a little bit drying on my skin, so I may focus on this a little bit more in the summertime because I feel like that is when it won't really look super drying on my skin. So, but I do want to finish this up because this has kind of been sitting in my collection for a long time and I definitely want to get it out. Okay, the next thing is this Dior Show mascara. And similar to that It Cosmetics powder, I used to love this mascara. I don't love it anymore. I think I prefer some of the Tarte mascaras to this. So this is a mascara that I just need to use up and to get rolled out. So I can get through mascaras fairly quickly. I would just like to use this up and get it out of my collection. So finish that is the goal. I have several lip products as well in this past section. So the first one is this Essence, it's Ultra Last Instant Color Lipstick. And it's just like, you know, just a plain old black bullet. I don't think they make these lipsticks in this particular packaging anymore. And this is in the shade 04. And I think the color name is Mauved In. So of course anything that has the word mauve, I'm like all about it. And this is what the shade looks like. So it's definitely a mauve color. You know, these bullets, anytime you swatch, they go to Essence, you know. You're not paying a lot for these lipsticks. But that is what that shade looks like. So it's very pretty. It's a, gray toned mauve for sure. And I think for this one, I'm definitely not going to finish this, but I do want to use about a quarter of this bullet. I have several of these Essence lipsticks and they're really nice formula. They're not super opaque and they're pretty soft and moisturizing. So I would like to use a quarter of this bullet this year and at least get some good use out of it. So that's the first lippy in this section. The next one is very old. They don't make this anymore either. And I actually got this from TJ Maxx, and it is one of these Bite Beauty Lush lip tints. So I actually used a whole one of these last year and it took me a while. So this is in the shade Juice, and this is what this shade looks like. So obviously it's a lip tint, so it's not going to be this bright shade. But that is what that looks like. I'm not going to use this whole one up because I have a lot of lip balmy products, even just in this project, but kind of overall that I'm panning this year. So for this, I want to use half of it. So that is the goal for this product, is to use half. And I will mark these in my notebook and we'll be able to compare it for my next update. I think this is number 6. This is also a lipstick. This is by Urban Decay and it is the Back Talk. This is the Vice lipstick. This is in Back Talk. So this bullet is really hard to push up. So I don't have very much left in this one. So this is what this one looks like. Beautiful shade. So that is what that one looks like right there. And for this one, I want to finish it because there's just not that much left in here. I mean, there's so little left in here. I'm pretty sure I can knock this one out over the course of this year. I mean, I have almost a whole year to do it. So that is the goal for this one, is to finish it up. And I have like 2 minis of this that I randomly collected. So it's not like I'm going to miss it. Okay, I need to let this settle. But the next item is this Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in Metallic Rose. And I have had this in a project, so you can see my lines there. So that's probably that bottom line is probably where I'm starting. Let's make sure this smells okay. Yeah, it still smells okay. And this is a beautiful shade of lip gloss. So that is that lip gloss right there. And I love this lip gloss. I haven't used it in quite some time, but you can see I don't really have that much left if my lines are correct. And I've actually had this sitting upside down in my vanity. So I'm surprised it really hasn't settled, but I may even be lower than that looks to be. But my goal is to finish this. I feel like I maybe have a third of this left, so I want to get this finished. So the next item is a lip liner, and I have 2 lip liners in this project. One here and one in the future section. And my progress last year with lip liners was sad. So my goal is not to finish it, but this is the Jordana Easy Liner, and I have 2 of these. And I got both of these before 2018. This is in the shade Baby Berry. Still creamy. Still nice. And so there's that shade there. And I feel like this shade will go with a lot. I mean, it kind of matches 2 of the colors I have here. But I feel like it will go with a lot of the lipstick colors that I have picked out for this year. And let me show you how. I mean, I don't think I've used this at all. I mean, it's pretty much full. So for this, I want, oh, it won't go back in. Don't break. There we go. That would have been scary. For this, I want to use a third of it. So we'll see if I can get through a third of this lip liner. So number 9 is this Ico I Do Liquid Liner. It's just a deluxe size sample. And I'm sure I got this in some kind of box. And I'm like a BoxyCharm or an Ipsy box or something, a Lure box. I'm not sure which. But I finished one of these last year and it's okay. I don't love the tip. The tip is a little bit thicker than I like. I actually prefer the KVD Beauty or old school Kat Von D ones. Personally, that's the one I like the most, but I want to get this finished, so I want to get it out of my collection. So that is a finished product. And the last item in this past section is this Laneige lip sleeping mask. So this expires this year, which is why I want to finish it, because I love these lip sleeping masks, and I think this may be my last full size. Maybe. I think I have a couple of minis, but I think this may be my last full size. So I want to get it finished, obviously, because it does expire, and I think it's a really nice product. It's not like the best lip moisturizer. I feel like sometimes I wake up after putting this on and my lips they're still a little bit dry. So it's not my favorite, but I do like it. So I do, obviously I want to use it up. Okay. So one of my most recent items and purchases from 2020 is actually this concealer from Giorgio Armani. And it is the Power Fabric Stretchable Concealer. I think that's what it's called. And it is in the shade number 3. So I purchased this after hearing Mel Thompson rave about it. And I do like most of Giorgio Armani's like skin products, the foundation, and I do like the Luminous Silk concealer as well. So I purchased 2 shades in this concealer and I still have not used it. So I would like to try it out. So this is the concealer that I would like to finish this year in the present category. Okay, now the future category. Again, these are all products that I purchased between 2019 and 2020. So the first one is another lip liner, and this is Pat McGrath Labs Permagel Ultra Lip Pencil in the shade Suburbia. And this is a product that Kathleen Light raves about, and for good reason, because it is a lip liner that does not budge. I actually got my mom hooked on these. So this is what that one looks like. Again, it's another beautiful, shade. It can go with a lot of the lip colors that I have picked out this year. Does need to be sharpened. So I will sharpen this one. I do have quite a bit of this left. I haven't really used much of it. So for this, I think again, I want to use 1/3 of this pencil. That still may be a challenge because it is a long pencil. We'll see. We'll see how I do. Okay, so the next item is another Laneige product. And I purchased this, I think, in 2019 during the Sephora holiday fall sale. It's this lip glowy balm, and it's in the scent Peach. It's 10 grams of product? Yeah. So I want to finish this one up. It's probably going to be one of those things where I set it, by the couch or at my desk or even here, and it'll be my everyday kind of, I just need to hydrate my lips. And this is what, I'm not wearing lipstick at the time, and I just need, some moisture. Yeah, sounds good. I like that. Okay, I have 15 minutes before I have to meet with friends. So the next item is from M Cosmetics, and it is their True Lip Gloss. I think that's what they call it, right? Yeah, True Gloss. And it is in the shade Ash Rose. It is beautiful. I mean, Siggy. It's beautiful packaging, and the shade is stunning. You guys, see? I just wipe my hand and that freaking Pat McGrath liner is still there. Alright, so there's that gloss right there. It's a beautiful shade. I love it. So for this, what do I want to do with this? I want to use half. That may be challenging. And I don't even know, oh, you can see the inside. Okay, wasn't sure if you could see the inside, but you can. So I want to use half. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so the next item is, I have a lot of lip products in this thing. Okay, the next item is a ColourPop lipstick in the shade Ariel, and it's beautiful packaging. It's from the Disney collection. And it's so pretty. So this is the shade Ariel. So that's the shade Ariel. And there we go. It's a little more orange than I normally go, so we'll see what that's like. So for this, I just want to use a quarter of the bullet. It's my kind of my go-to typical goal for bullet lipsticks is to just use a quarter of the bullet. I have found that the ColourPop lipsticks are a little more challenging for me to hit that goal. I'm currently working on one right now in Ghosted, and I feel like when I use it, it doesn't move. Very frustrating. So the next item is a Clinique lip gloss, and it's in beautiful packaging. This is from their Marimekko collection, and this is in the shade Spritz Pop. Let me give you guys a swatch of this. So pretty. I actually have 2 of these, which is why I want to get this one out. It shows really pink, and at least in my viewfinder, but it's definitely more of a mauve-y pink, at least on my hand. It's so pretty. It's such a pretty shade. And for this, I want to use half of this as well. So not necessarily finish it, but I want to use half of this. So wish me luck. A lot of lip product. I went a little lip product crazy. I do have a lot of lip products, so it makes sense. Okay, so this is kind of a gimme. This is the YSL mascara, and this is in Curler. Is it the Curler? It's the Curler. It's a little mini mascara. I haven't heard too much about this mascara, so we'll see what it's like, but just a little mini, and I want to finish it. So the next item is this Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, and it's this little mini jar of this product, and I definitely want to finish this guy up because I've had this for, I mean, it's only been like a couple of a year, maybe a year and a half, but it's on the older side of that kind of time frame that I mentioned. So I want to use this up. And I think people that have talked about this have mentioned that you can kind of use it almost like a moisturizer, which is great. So that's what I would like to use it for, in addition to as kind of like a primer, and get it out of my collection. And I have a full size of that as well. So let's use that one up. This next item I am so excited about. This is the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Foundation. And I purchased this and I was so excited about it, and then I never used it. And I would like to try this and hear what all the rave is about. Or try this and find out what all the rave is about. Because everyone raves about this, and that's why I bought it. And I've never tried it. So that's why I wanted to put it in this project. Okay, so this is number 9. This is the Clarins SOS primer. And I purchased this, I think it was Rach Loves Makeup, tried this on her channel, and it was kind of phenomenal results when she put this on. I was like, I need that primer. This is in the shade Peach. And so what's my goal for this? I don't even remember. Finish. I want to finish this primer. I think all the primers that I have in my projects are small, deluxe size samples, and that's it. So I think I can finish this year. And then my last product is another lip product. This is another Bite Beauty. This is the Amuse Bouche lipstick. This is in the shade Taurus. So this was part of their, horoscope collection, Zodiac collection. I think it was their Zodiac collection that they did in 2019. I think it was 2019 they did the Zodiac collection. And this is a beautiful shade. So, okay, I purchased one. I fell in love with it. I think I purchased 2 actually. When I saw the shade, I was like, I know I'm gonna love that. I purchased 2. My girlfriend Tasha purchased one. She didn't like the shade on her, so I grabbed it from her. So I have several of these. I need to finish this one. I'm a crazy, crazy person when it comes to limited edition lipstick that I know I'm gonna love. I want to finish this. I wouldn't say there's a lot, but there's enough in here where it's gonna, be a challenge for me. Still smells delicious. Okay, those were my products. I am so excited for this. I'm so glad this project came back. So I will leave Paula's channel information down below, as well as the Instagram link to Elizabeth's Instagram feed. That's Cookie Pans. And I just want to thank them both for bringing this project back. And it's one of my favorites. So I'm just super excited it came back. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button and I will see you guys next time. Bye. This is actually a project from last year. It is the hashtag Prast. This is the hashtag Prast. What are you guys doing? Y'all are making a lot of noise. I have several no. So the next. Ziggy, what are you doing? You are a talker. Seeing it. Get out of my Doritos. Stop that. He eats Doritos. Ziggy! Zigster. Stop eating the Doritos. Stop it. He is naughty. Oh my God. I'm gonna kill that cat. Come here. Okay. Show them your Dorito face. You guys see the Dorito bits on his face? Why are you so naughty? Why are you so naughty? Well, don't get mad at me. Let's finish this biatch. Okay. So the next item is a Clinique lips.